Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a replay analysis. Welcome back to World of Tanks. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate your support as always. And we have today APA Woody, Clan GFLC, and the world's greatest scout tank. Don't believe me? Just watch. Yes, you know, it's the Manticore. Today I realized I have not featured the Manticore since last year. Oh, get it? It's New Year. They just started. Anyway, the Manticore with Woody. The Woodicore. Greatest scout in the game. I am going to show you a win in the Manticore. And then we're going to extrapolate from that one win to the fact that this is the greatest scout in the game. Plus, he defeats an EBR 105. So, add those things together, and we clearly have. It's just science, folks. I don't write the rules. The universe does. It means it's the greatest scout in the game. APA Woody is trying to hit this Manticore. There we go. And we drop a big old 469 bomb on that guy. That's ouch. That is a lot. I can't do that math, but it's more than the alpha by about 57,000. So we pull away from the bush there. This is what I like about what he did there. While I was yapping, being unfunny, he came to this first bush right here, and I like to go to this line. I bet he does too. But with the EBR, that thing can easily rage through here and get you lit pretty quick. So what he did is he went here. Hey, is the EBR raging around over here? Didn't look like it. Snuck up into this one. Nope, EBR was actually on the ridges. Did a nice job in those bushes. You see him when he backs out, he makes the bush go opaque. Took one shot on the EBR. Now the EBR kind of knows where he is, and now he's bailing out of that spot. Because EBR might go, well, you little bastard, I'm going to come over here, rage through and light. So Woody apparently has some really good camo on this thing. I want to say he said it was about 50% or some crazy thing. He's running food, directives, and all that stuff that he needs. He's got the camo on it. I think he's got the exhaust, low noise exhaust, which helps out with camo as well. What you're going to see here is this thing is just a stealthy assassin. Now, it's not everybody's cup of tea to play like this. I happen to like it quite a bit. Requires you to think, be sneaky. I like it. EBR doesn't have to be sneaky. All he has to do is keep driving around like a sprayed roach. But he works this middle, and we have quite the brawl going on here. The only thing a couple times here, Woody, I thought you had shots you could have taken. I would have definitely thumped that WZ-111 right there. You probably thought, well, I might get spotted. It was a concern, and there's guys up on the ridge. Yes, could end your day, but as they're pushing in here, that was just a huge opportunity to give that dude a whack. So he gets in there, and we let him go. And a little while later, you open up the throttle. There we go. So we put a shot onto him. Did I get us lit? I don't remember. No, see, look at that. That did, though. So there's the EBR doing that ridge surfing right there, which can ruin your day if you're not paying attention. So it's really a pretty good cat and mouse game between Woody and this EBR player. Woody trying to get spots up there, get shots, maybe get cross shots over here where the T-62 and Leopard are, and then sort of keep that EBR honest, and maybe, just maybe, he can get a shot on him. Man, I would have killed that guy right there. Yeah, same thing as before. You kind of go up into the turret. I think you had plenty of pen to get through his side right there. And then we're going to bail out because we got lit doing that one. So I think maybe just a little bit too careful on a couple of those, but that's the difference potentially between a more careful player and a more aggressive player like me. And I may have ate a few shots in there coming back my way. So take that for what it's worth. Nothing. So the EBR is moving around in the middle. Look at this. The EBR actually tops there and doesn't light Woody. That is awesome, actually. Now, EBRs aren't known for their spotting, but look how close he is. I mean, he is right there. And this shot, this hurt my feelings. Oof, guy, you really wanted that one, didn't you? And you did get lit. So good on you for getting out of that. As soon as you took that shot, you knew you were going to get lit. Just a little bit unsure on the aim there. That would have been a nice one to get. 268 dies, unfortunately. And we got some guys moving around the middle, and that's going to make this position a little bit trickier. Looks like you've won the castle on the other side, and your team's trying to figure out how to cross over there. But this is the big brawl. Here's where everything is. You got a bunch of this cracked me up. I didn't really notice it for a while while I was watching this the first time, but there's 4 giant TDs sitting in this one spot. Now, do you know why that works, folks? Take a look at the. We didn't mention it yet, but take a look at the setup and think to yourself, why does it work that 4 obviously spotted TDs are on one spot? No Artie. So this is a bit of a different game. You don't quite get this kind of brawl right here, especially not with Artie. It would probably go a bit faster if Artie was dumping on everyone. That mouse would be dead years ago. The EBR's looking around trying to figure out a way to get this mouse. Once they get the mouse out of the way, they can start pushing up and working on the rest of the TDs right there. But there's a lot of dead ground they can't cross anyway. The 268's doing okay right now. But their E100 is in a hurting status. So we kind of hang out here for a bit. EBR still raging about. It is 3 to 4, a little bit of dead time. Now we got some guys getting lit. You missed this a couple times, Woody. There's actually some guys over here. He's below the bridge. Never mind. This is not the time. Stand by. I'll let you know. Stand by. It's when the leopard shows up along with the grille. You start to engage the 50-51 here in a minute. Just being calm, taking a look. There is an argument potentially of trying to push in and get rid of old Dingo there. He is relatively high hit points. It's a 390 alpha gun on this thing. I like this decision right here. Absolutely get rid of that gun right there. And that's just the assassin that this thing is. Not spotted, folks. Look at that. Fantastic. Just the camo on this thing is a beast. Now the 250 or the 50-51 rages across. You'll notice how long the reload is. You know, if you're a standard scout and you got kind of standard scout reload timing in your mind, you'd go, I'll just flip over and shoot him. But it was still reloading. It's just a really long reload. But he does a nice job. Lead fire. Puts a thump into the side of the 50-51. Not spotted, folks. Not spotted. Amazing. So he starts to engage the 50-51, who has made a kind of a mistake pushing in over here. I don't know if he was trying to maybe get his guy some lights, but he starts getting wrecked. All right, that is right there when I noticed the grille, boom, and the leopard are definitely shotable right here. Now you're helping your team get rid of the 50-51, but watch what happens, because as soon as he dies, you start moving, and you actually had more shots on those guys. They're still sitting there. He's a little bit harder because he's down slope, but this dude's right on the edge of the slope. And we start looking at the EBR. So maybe one more shot into the grille, or sorry, the leopard there. But he may have disappeared before you got that shot. I think you're auto-aimed to the... Yeah, you're auto-aimed to the EBR, and you look over at that guy. This is another opportunity I think you had to take a shot, maybe track him, pin him down so your TDs can knock him out, or even kill him potentially if you get a pen on that guy. We just sort of watch him come down through here. Like I said, maybe a little more careful than you really needed to be, in my opinion. I don't think he makes it, though. No, he doesn't, because you do a nice job. I forgot about that. You shoot him right in the side of the turret. Well done. Not spotted. What? Isn't that awesome? That is amazing. Not spotted. And the EBR starts showing his turret here. Man, that... Oh, I would have gone for that shot. I'm really surprised you didn't. I don't know if you thought maybe you had exposed yourself or what was going on there, but man, you had that shot on that, and we just take this one and... Oh, that hurts. That hurts, and that got us spotted. So that is not a surprise because you were right there on top of that dude. We've got an advantage built here at 8 to 5. And I think here pretty soon you start to get aggressive on the EBR. I mentioned it just a minute ago, but I think definitely now is the time. You have the hit points to give, even if you don't kill him with the one shot potentially. You'll probably reload in time. He may get you twice, and hopefully he doesn't absolutely destroy you with HE. There are some. This is fraught with danger, but you kind of got this guy now, so I thought that was really nicely done. And we high roll for 431, so that's 2 good high rolls that we've seen from your tank, and that was enough to get rid of the EBR. And really, once you nuke him, his team is in big trouble, right? I don't know, maybe the EBR thought he couldn't get away. I don't really know who he was spotting for at that point because there's really nobody over here. Maybe he was trying to help the 430 who had snuck down low right there, potentially. But the collapse is on. And well played there, Woody. 2,057, 1,606. We're not quite done yet, though. We've got an Object 268, a Leopard, and an FB still lurking about. You come around this way. The Leopard is on low hit points. He gets engaged by 62 medium tanks. And now we've got one old light position up there, and we're looking for the other. So we got an FV. Oh, you know, first time I looked at this, I thought it was the TD, but it's actually the discontinued heavy tank. It's sitting in the corner. He's been there the whole game, I guess. That's fantastic. That's a bummer for the enemy team. That guy basically sat in that corner and did nothing. And down goes the 268. We come up and over. Mobility of this thing is awesome. Whoop, right up and over. He can't do anything. Little bot level action going on there with the FB. He's out of ideas if he ever had one to begin with. We hit him. We track him. There's that long reload. Normally with a light tank you go, well, I'm going to get another shot, but just watch this. He's still got quite a few hit points. I mean, he's at 900 hit points, right? We're just waiting to get that last juicy shot. Come on, baby, reload. It's no. That's Manticore things right there. All right, guys, that's Manticore things. It's just something you got to deal with. 3 kills for the Silent Assassin, 2,860, 3,803 assists, combining for Math in Public over 6,000. Over 9,000. Really well done, man. I do. It's a fun tank. It really is. Whatever you think of the British light tanks, you're wrong. Unless you think they're good. Okay, fine. They're not going to win, 65%, although some people do. It is a tank that requires you to have a little thought process going on. And as such, I find it fun. I think Woody does too. Woody had a nice game right there. Thanks for sending that in, man. I'm glad we could prove once and for all in the new year that the year of 2021 is the year that the Manticore is declared the greatest scout in World of Tanks. And that is going to happen. I just spilled on my keyboard. Anyway, that's all I've got. See ya. Thanks for your support.